Hello, I am with the Tea Party.
Hello, I am with the Libertarian Party.
Libertarian? You mean like Glenn Beck?
No, not like Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck is a neocon Republican that likes to say he is a libertarian as if it is some sort of title rather than a political ideology.
I thought libertarians were conservative.
Economically, yes we are.
Then you are a Republican, like Glenn Beck.
More like Ron Paul.
Glenn Beck says Ron Paul is nuts. Are you nuts?
Do you think the Founding Fathers were correct? Do you think the Founding Fathers had it right?
Naturally. I'll listen to talk radio.
Do you like George Washington?
Yes, I like George Washington.
Do you like Thomas Jefferson?
Yes, I like Thomas Jefferson.
Do you like James Monroe?
Who?
James Monroe, he was the 5th president, and the last president who was a founding father.
Then yes, I like James Monroe.
And you think James Monroe had it right?
Yes, James Monroe had it right because he was a founding father, and the founding fathers had it right.
Then you support the Monroe Doctrine.
What is the Monroe Doctrine?
In 1823, in his 7th annual address to Congress, James Monroe spelled out the foreign policy of the United States.
That sounds good. Are we following the Monroe Doctrine now?
No, we are not.
That is because President Obama is a bad president.
Do you even know what the Monroe Doctrine is?
Not really.
In short, if you leave us alone, we will leave you alone. If you attack us, we will attack you.
What about attacking them to spread democracy?
Not for spreading democracy. Only if we are attacked.
What about for oil?
Not for oil. Only if we are attacked.
What about for our national interests?
Only if we are attacked.
You an isolationist, like that Ron Paul nut. No wonder Glenn Beck doesn't like Ron Paul.
But Ron Paul is more libertarian than Glenn Beck.
Then libertarians are nuts.
But Glenn Beck says he is libertarian-leaning.
But Glenn Beck is a Republican, not a libertarian.
Exactly, so do not call Glenn Beck a libertarian.
Whatever, isolationist.
I am not an isolationist. Isolationism requires a protectionist foreign trade policy, while I support free trade.
Whatever, you are still an isolationist.
Actually, it is called non-interventionist.
Whatever, you are still nuts.
Then you think James Monroe was nuts, even though you said the founders were correct?
The Monroe Doctrine applied only to 1823. Today, the world is too complex.
You mean like Iran?
Yes, exactly. Iran is a problem, and following the Monroe Doctrine is very dangerous because Iran hates us.
Do you know why Iran hates us?
Because they hate our way of life.
But why do they hate our way of life?
They just do.
So it has nothing to do with the CIA's overthrowing of their Western-style democracy in 1953?
You are a liar. The United States spreads democracy, not overthrows it.
In 1953, the USA and the UK overthrew their Western-style secular democracy because Iran wanted a better deal for their oil resources. BP was paying them too little.
So what? We need oil.
When the people of Iran found out, they became angry, and that caused the Islamic Revolution of 1979, creating the Iran we know today.
So what?
So, if the USA followed the Monroe Doctrine in 1953, Iran would not hate us. Perhaps we should learn from our mistake and follow the Monroe Doctrine.
Jerk.